What up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Y'all, I'm gonna talk about my life as an entrepreneur in the dating space. Now, whoever ends up listening to this video, it's gonna be some explicit stuff in here. I'm just letting y'all know because there's so many things to touch on in this video as an entrepreneur in my dating life. So, I mean, we can go over expectations, dating in different tax brackets, dealing with different nationalities. Goodness, can't even get it out. Trying to have certain time frames that I'm doing things. You know, I mean, it can get pretty wicked. Just letting y'all know. So, I just first want to say, if you're an entrepreneur, choosing the right woman is so important. Let's just start with that. Choosing the right woman is so important. You need someone that's going to be able to support you, that can understand what you have going on. Someone that can be able to push you and help you, be a helpmate to what you're trying to accomplish. Someone that's not trying to drain you all the time. Someone that's trying to put you in position to where you can excel and that you can succeed, not just for their benefit, but also for yours. They want to put you in a situation where they're not leeching off of you, but they're able to still reap exactly what you're putting out because they are there to be able to support you and keep your head straight, right? So dating as an entrepreneur, as a CEO, as whatever you are, you need the correct woman, right? The right dating partner for if there's a female watching this. And this is why it's important, because I might be goal oriented and I want to do certain things. I want to go to the gym. I want to make sure I follow certain things on my list. And you have someone that isn't as ambitious as you that is going to hold you back. You have someone that isn't as committed to being better and they're going to hold you back, or they may affect the way that you feel, or they may affect your productivity. So being able to date someone that has the same patterns and the same ambitions as you is going to make you actually feel motivated to do more. Now, fellas, I'm gonna tell y'all this now because sometimes you guys will meet an ambitious woman. She likes to go to the gym. She likes to do her yoga class. She might, you know, whatever she likes to do. She might do her content and have a lot more followers. She might be very hot. Guys might try to holler at her. You can't have that type of jealousy for whenever she's in motion doing her thing. Because at the end of the day, if she's gonna be for you, she's gonna be for you. The same way that she might be jealous that girls are trying to get at you because you're successful, because you're getting your body right, because you're getting your mind right, because you're going into these rooms, because you're having these conversations and they're trying to DM you to get at you. That's how it is with her. She can't be jealous with you. The thing is though, women get jealous. People get jealous. Let's just generalize it. People get jealous when they see someone else being rather more successful than they are, or doing something that they enjoy doing and they aren't, right? So what you got to realize in the dating space is when you're dating someone, jealousy is so important to make sure that you can be able to rather communicate about or just not try to have at all. Because if you're working on yourself, she's working on herself, there's no reason that you guys should be jealous of each other. You guys are trying to build an empire together. That way you can have something forever. Oh my, straight like that, nigga. So being able to put yourself in a position where you can actually excel and grow with your partner, not have someone that's gonna low-key hate you and be envious, is another key thing that you need to have. Because there's been times when I'm talking to a certain female and she's talking to me like she's envious, like she doesn't like the things that I have accomplished. And when you have a woman like that, you don't want to share your successes with that person. You don't want to tell them the things that you have going on, or what you're getting into, or who you're about to go meet, or what rooms you're finna be a part of, because at the end of the day, they rather want to leech off of you and say, ooh, can I come? I want to be there too. Or they're going to be jealous and they don't like that you're actually being successful, right? So you need to find someone that supports you. Let's talk about the next thing, expectations. For me, I'm a CEO and a day trader. So it puts me in a position where people are like, oh, you must be doing very well, because not only are you day trading, but you're also a business owner. Not only are you a business owner, but you also do content. Not only do you do that, but you do podcasting. Not only do you do that, but now you're here, and now you're here, and now you're here, and now you're finding ways to grow, and now you're in the gym, right? So seeing all these different things brings different expectations from the woman, right? It puts you in positions where you have to sit back and kind of think about, what do I expect from myself, first off? What standards do I have for myself, first off? And then what can I expect from someone else? And make them realistic, because what someone else is expecting from you is, oh, if he's making money, then we should be able to take this trip. We should be able to buy this dinner. He should be able to buy this certain car from me, or this certain bag from me, right? We should be able to experience these certain things together and let it be on him, because now she's coming in and looking at what you're already doing and just wants to leech off of it, right? If you can't tell what the theme of it is find someone that could be there to grow with you, not someone that is going to leech. Simple enough, right? But expectations are so important. So important. And if you don't know how to communicate that in the beginning, then it makes it harder to know exactly who you're dealing with. Now, here's the thing. When you try to put what you're doing onto someone else and they feel like it's overwhelming or that they're not capable of doing it, they're rather going to play games or they're rather going to leave. At the end of the day, you got to let women do what they want to do anyway. If she doesn't want to be with you, she doesn't want to be with you. If she wants to go cheat, she's going to go cheat anyway. If she wants to be with you and wants to build something with you, that's what she's going to decide to do. Whatever a female decides to do, let her do it, because her mind is already made up, right? She's going to react off of emotion anyway. So if she's not emotionally disciplined and not emotionally aware of her actions, then what she's going to do, she feels justified for doing. So she wants to go do something, let her go do it. Because at the end of the day, when she's mellowed back out, she's rather going to try to come back to you and prove why she should be in your life, or she's going to just stay with the decisions that she's made and live with it. And either way, as an entrepreneur and as a person that's growing in themselves, you can't have the scarcity mindset. You already know what it's like to lose one thing, what it's like to lose something, what it's like to go through a certain deficit and then get it back. So losing a female is not going to be any different. Losing something and losing an opportunity has already happened before. So now you don't have a scarcity mindset because there's other opportunities, because there's other females, because there's other people that desire you, that now you're like, you're just an option anyway. I chose to be with you for X, Y, Z, but I can go be with other person for A, B, C. You know what I'm saying? You don't need a scarcity mindset as an entrepreneur. So in the dating space, don't put all your eggs in one basket unless you know this is the person I want to build with. This person is locked in. She wants to support me. She doesn't want to put me in a position where she's just a leech, right? And that's what you got to be cautious of. I know for myself, when I've had conversations, I start off rip picking minds. Like if I ever go on a date or if I ever have a serious conversation with someone, I'm picking your mind first. I don't care about what else you really do. I'm curious about what you expect. What do you expect in a relationship? What's the turn on? What's the turn off? Okay, what's a non-negotiable for you? Okay, interesting. Okay, well, tell me about this and how would you act in this certain situation? And some women may not like it because it feels like an interview. You're sitting there asking a bunch of different questions, but of course you got to be charismatic with it and be able to have a conversation. Okay, so you don't like when a guy smacks. Like, tell me about that. Who does, right? That's pretty obvious. Tell me something deeper that I want to know. Okay, so you don't like when a guy doesn't do X, Y, Z. Interesting. Is that because like something has happened, or is that because of, you try to dig deeper and understand that person, if this is a person that you want to be with, right? Now, the thing is that as you level up, especially as a man, you could be an entrepreneur or not, as you're leveling up in life, you're going to get more options, just straight like that. So if you don't focus on the women and you focus on getting your bag up and your mind right and your body right, naturally opportunities are going to come to you because they realize how much value you have. So right now, I would say don't even focus on the women unless you feel like you're ready for it. Because at the end of the day, women are looking for the right opportunity. Meanwhile, you're looking for a helpmate. What I mean by that is someone is looking for the right opportunity to be in your stock. Right now, your stock is growing, it's high, and someone wants to be a part of what you got going on. And you're looking for someone to help you build your stock and maximize it, right? So you got to be cautious of who you're inviting to be a part of your space. Because what you got going on, Motion Man, is that you got things moving. You're already doing whatever it takes to actually win. You need someone else to be there to help you, to be able to encourage you, to be able to, support you. Every man desires that. And if you don't desire that, then maybe you're just not in the season of having a helpmate, which means you're in the season of rather playing the game, or you're in a season of isolation. Dating is meant to be fun. That's why people love dating. They love going to bowling and they love doing arcades and they love going to dinners and they love going to certain Mavericks games or whatever sports events people love to do. They love exploring and putting themselves out there, right? Because that's what dating is. They want to keep it fun and playful and light until it's time to get married, until it's time to get serious. Dating is meant to be fun. There's no problem with putting yourself out there and trying to learn about multiple people. As an entrepreneur, again, you're also looking for the right opportunity. Not only are you looking for a helpmate, but you never know who you're going to meet. You never know who someone knows, and you never know what they know. So for you, your mind is always business oriented because you're like, I'm looking for opportunity. It might be in the dating scene, but if this doesn't work out, at least I have a cool connection. If this doesn't work out, at least I can say, I got this experience for whatever XYZ reason. If you just want a girl that's gonna lay around and fuck with you all day and waste time, that's not who you want. You need someone that's gonna be ambitious just like you. And again, this video is for the entrepreneur, it's for the CEO, it's for the business-minded person. So if you're looking for someone that's just ambitious as you, being able to put yourself in that position is where you need to go. You can't be fucking with these other people that's out here just smoking and drinking and trying to get by. No, you need the woman that's gonna be able to stand on business, do what she needs to do, be emotionally disciplined, be physically disciplined, and do exactly what she's called to do. And we haven't even talked about God, because sometimes you meet the right girl, you think she's everything that you need, and then rather you guys aren't equally yoked, or she might hit you with, I don't believe in God, she might hit you with, I don't go to church. Where are her religious beliefs, right? Where's her relationship with God? And that's important too. I've been there before too. I had someone I thought was going to be my wife. I thought I had someone that was going to be my partner for life. And then I realized that we weren't equally yoked, and now we didn't work out. And depending on how serious that is for you, that could be a deal breaker. It was for me, right? I've met plenty of pretty girls, good personalities, good things got going on for them. But what do you believe in? We are not equally yoked. This isn't gonna work. Of course, you could try it. You can have those conversations. You can try to go to church together. You could do this and that. Whatever God has led you to do, because maybe you are there for that season. But at the end of the day, if it's not gonna work, then it's not gonna work. So again, not having a scarcity mindset puts you in a position where you're like, well, I can go get another opportunity somewhere else. And it's not on no player stuff, but it's on some, I don't have to be stuck here. I don't have to tolerate this. Because there are other options, right? When you are a handsome guy, you got muscle on you, you're tall, you make money, you have value, you have substance, they like that. Because if you're not like that, then they wouldn't have even dated you. They wouldn't have even gone out with you. So put yourself in a position where you could win, and then the right female will come. That's why I said that in the beginning of this video. Having the right woman will grow you to be where you need to be. And I'll say this and I gotta go. Be careful who you fucking with. Because there are people that's trying to trap you out there. They might say that they're on birth control, right? Condoms work every now and again, right? But again, when you're messing with people like that, you gotta be cautious of what their motives are. And if you don't know how to read it, it makes it hard to know who you fucking with, right? If a girl's overly going, that might just be who she is. Or she might see what you have, and now she wants to be a part of that. Again, she wants to leech. So now she comes back with, I missed my period. Hey, we need to talk. Or she might want a relationship and try to hit you with that trap. Man, I didn't even talk about no experiences I've actually had, because that, you know what I'm saying? But you just gotta be cautious of knowing what to look for. Simple like that. And at the end of the day, like I said, fellas, a woman's gonna do what she wanna do, so just let her do it. I seen it in the Creed movie. It said, he's showing you who he is. He's telling you who he is. So listen. And at the end of the day, whatever they decide to do, that's exactly what they wanna do, so let them do it, dog. Straight like that. And if you don't like it, if you ain't got no other options, work on yourself and watch how many options come to you. That being said though, fellas, be aware of what you need to be on the lookout for, or else you may get caught up. You got too much going on for you to be caught up, bro. It's time for you to lock in. If you want to find a partner, dating is cool, but be cautious of who you're looking for and who you're attracting at the end of the day. Y'all, appreciate y'all for making it this far in the video. I appreciate y'all for making it this far, bro. There's so many things that I feel like I didn't even say, man. It's just like, I may even make a part 2 depending on how well this video goes. You know what I'm saying? If I need a part 2, let me know in the comment, man. Drop a part 2 if y'all made it this far. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, y'all. If y'all want to learn about day trading, get into that space and need a mentor, I would love to mentor you and put you in a position where you are able to make money off your phone with this right here that you got every day. Straight like that, y'all. All right, y'all. Follow me on Instagram, King Malone. Catch y'all in the next video. I'm gone.